Good morning, everyone. Good to see you today. I'm Gail Anderson, and this is Mentoring Moments for Moms. We actually get on several weekdays just to talk to you a little bit about things that affect moms that you encounter as a mom. I talk about parenting, about marriage, about health, and about simple living. Now, health is something that we have not talked about for a while, so we're going to. Thanks for those of you that are jumping on. I appreciate it. Okay. So, today, if you like what I'm talking about, please tap on the screen, give me some hearts, and if you want to share this broadcast, just go ahead and swipe to the right and you can share the broadcast with your friends. But thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. So today, hi Stephanie, we're going to talk a little bit about food labels. And Rebecca, good to see you this morning. Food labels are something that are kind of difficult for me. My husband will tell you I do not like slowing down, turning around a product, and finding out what's inside of it. I like to read the front and believe what I see. And that's one of the things that he's taught me is you cannot believe the labels that are on the food, especially if you see something that says 100% natural or 100% wheat. Those kind of things are not regulated by the FDA, so you're not necessarily getting as healthy a food as what you think. One of my biggest pet peeves in the last, I'd say, 4 months is that I found out that most spaghetti sauces have sugar in them. And I do not know why they have sugar in them. That just seems crazy. But it took me a while. Even the organic ones that I had been buying had sugar in the spaghetti sauce. Well, I don't mind having a little bit of sugar, but I don't want to put that in my spaghetti sauce or flavor it that way. I mean, that's a waste. If you're going to have sugar, have a cookie or something, but don't put it in your spaghetti sauce and other things that you're not expecting. So it took me a while to find some brands that did not have sugar in them. Okay. Yes, canning your own soon will be wonderful. Okay, so that's one of my pet peeves. And of course, the best way to feed your family is with whole foods. Whole fruits, whole vegetables, but everybody's going to buy some grains. Everybody's going to get some crackers, some breads. So those type of things are what we're going to talk about today for the most part. The words like natural and healthy and again, whole wheat don't really mean a whole lot. They're just not regulated. So here's a couple of the things we're going to look at. First, imposter label is made with whole grains. So that does mean it probably has some whole grain, some 100% whole grain, but it can have any other types of grains in there. It doesn't have to be 100%. The second label would be multigrain. And of course, this is a super sneaky label because multigrain means it has several different kinds of grains. Some could be whole grains and some might not be. So again, if you're looking for the best way to feed your family, you want to have something with that whole grain stamp or even 100% whole wheat is going to be good for that. The next one is high in fiber. Now there is a regulation on that. You have to have at least 5 grams of fiber per serving, but it doesn't mean that that fiber has to be whole grain fiber. Fiber and whole grain are not interchangeable words. So just something that you might want to keep track of. The last one here on the grains is wheat or stone ground. That actually means nothing at all. Now, if it says whole wheat stone ground flour, that's great. But if it just says wheat or stone ground, that just means it has some of that in there. And really, it's just the manufacturer trying to market the product and make you think it's healthier than it actually is. So the other thing I want to mention today is essential oils. That's another area where you cannot believe every label that you see. Now, I used to see essential oils in the grocery store. I would buy some on Amazon, maybe to use for plants or certain things like that. And those, of course, will say on there 100% pure. Well, after I really got into essential oils, I realized that 100% pure, because the FDA doesn't regulate it any other way, is it only has to have 6% of the actual oil in that bottle. The rest can be any other kind of filler ingredients. Now, it depends on what you're wanting to use your essential oils for. I like to be able to use my essential oils for therapeutic benefits, for health benefits for my family. I like to be able to use them internally, and you can't do that with these cheaper oils. So you would really want to be with one of the bigger companies where you purchase a membership, order online. I mean, my husband and I have experienced just what I would consider divine health for the last 2.5 years. We rarely get sick. I got off of all the medications I was on for all kinds of little issues simply because we were able to use some great oils, use them internally. And you know, it may seem like they're expensive, but if you use an oil that costs a little bit more, then you don't have to use as much, and it is good. It helps you balance all your body systems. It helps you maintain health and wellness, and that's our goal, to have our bodies operate the way they're supposed to and to be able to protect them from seasonal threats. Now, actually, about a week ago, I had like a little bug of some sort, first type I've had in 2.5 years. And it was just feeling nauseated and needing to lay down, which was crazy. So of course I used some oils to help me combat that, and it wasn't very bad, didn't last very long, but that was really amazing to me, the first bit of any type of thing that I had picked up from anyone. And I am in senior citizen centers all the time. I have my mom in one, my dad in another, and there's a lot of sickness that goes around there, and yet I'm able to stay healthy. It's actually wonderful. We've saved so much money using our essential oils. So if you're interested in any of that, what oils do you use for nausea? I like peppermint. Peppermint is fantastic, and also doTERRA's Digestin is wonderful. Just rubbing it on your tummy. Usually it'll get rid of nausea for me within 10 minutes. It's just amazing. So just a great testimony. But if you want more information on that, email me. My email's in the profile. Also in the profile is our link to our blog, which is 3 times a week we blog. My husband blogs on Monday and Friday. I do the blog on Wednesdays. We blog on parenting, marriage, health, personal development, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, sign up to get the emails when they're released. And great to be able to have you reading and learning with us. On Thursday this week, probably around 10:15 or so, I'll be interviewing my daughter Rachel. I'm excited about that, getting her on the screen and getting to hear from her as an adult, living in the Anderson family, some of the things she liked and maybe even didn't like about growing up. So that'll be interesting. If you want to watch it in my past scopes, please go to YouTube. You can either search Mentoring Moments for Moms, or search my name, Gail Anderson, or the link also is in the profile here on Periscope. So it's getting really hot out here, you guys. But I wanted to be outside and listen to the water, so I thought I'd come out here just long enough to scope. So hope you guys are doing well, and I will plan on seeing you Thursday. Have an awesome day.